Oh, wow. Baby, by chance, did we tap or change the location of the lights?
Not since you told me to change the position of this one.
No, it's just there's a whole lot going on in the mirror. That's okay. Oh, thank you so much. A smudge on the camera. Is that better? I guess it's better. I don't know. I'll have to figure out a way to deal with the glare at some point in time. Oh, I know. I take full responsibility for being the problem that lives rent-free in your head.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, kiddo.
Okay.
What, baby?
Oh,
Oh, that? Don't worry about it.
that's why I said okay.
Like, it's okay. It's like I told you. We're not everybody's flavor, but we're somebody's flavor.
Exactly.
Hey, kiddo. How you holding up? How is... Today's still a day off for you, right?
Hi, Angel.
Nope. Back to the work. Back to grind. Well, I hope they turned out to be enjoyable days off.
Oops. Let me cover my camera.
Yeah, it's this one right here. It's these two. There was three, but I moved this.
Now there's three.
Yeah. Mm.
Is there a way to
Wow,
move them
this isn't
upwards?
working.
Or maybe move
Good morning,
downwards?
Lovey.
Good morning.
Oh well, it just malevolent. I don't know what to say. Okay, so here's the thing. If you're sitting in front of your phone and you can't figure out what you're watching, usually that means you need glasses. Hey, Krista. Good morning, Livy.
Are you
I
confused
know.
what the movie
I'm
is?
like an hour late. What, baby?
Are you confused what the movie is? Because sometimes movies are not making sense.
I'm not even giving him that.
Oh, okay.
Like, what is this? If you have your phone right here and you still can't tell what you're looking at, you need glasses.
Good morning.
Yeah. Um,
I'm doing
it's up just a little bit. It was some user. I'm sure it was a drop and dash, but
I'm doing okay. I'm feeling a little bit of pain, but other than that, nothing I can't handle. Um, I
she's over here making viral content, y'all. She's got a freaking video that she made that's at like 20K.
I got pancreatitis flare ups. That's a story I'll make in another day, but it's painful on a daily basis, but I'll be all right.
Bro, I'm not here to fool anybody. I'm literally standing right here in front of the camera, about to do some makeup. You're the one that's assuming whatever you're assuming.
You're
Although we're not going to argue with the fact that all of my paperwork and all of my documentation says female on it. So you can argue with whatever you want.
you're right. I am
Ew, hurt me.
honey. I am fooling everyone. I'm a robot. Beep boop.
You're not supposed to tell everybody that you're AI generated. Come on now. It's gonna ruin it. They already had some. Thank y'all. They already had some guesses on that video that you posted yesterday. Why does this look like it's AI? I swear this is AI. Okay, y'all. Now y'all know she's a robot. Well, there goes that secret. It's out the bag.
Beep boop beep. Battery low. You need to plug me
Bleep. So yeah, y'all, and in celebration and everything of our daughter graduating 5th grade, me and my wife stayed up a little bit later, and so full disclosure, I didn't actually naturally wake up until 8:30. So yeah, I just needed a couple minutes to get ready and so on and so forth. Hey, Angela. Hey, Mama Miserable. I do appreciate you sharing out the lie.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm not doing makeup today. I misplaced my makeup kit somewhere around here. I know.
Baby!
Hey, look, you found it. My crappy, falling apart makeup kit.
Thank you, Krista. Krista's amazing, y'all. Angela said good morning, Snow and Moon. Morning, Lovey. Mwah. So yeah, it was cute. My daughter's school does a clap out for final years. Hey, Dr. Brown, how are you, Lovey? I haven't seen you in a while. Um, so with the clap out, it was fun. She walked with what were there, 4 or 5 classes?
She walked with her class, of fifth grade, but yeah, there was like maybe 3 classes of students in the fifth grade. Oh, see, she loves me.
Here you go, my beloved.
Thank you. She loves me. Okay.
And yes, y'all, that's terminology that I use every day. That's okay, Dr. Brown. I fully understand what you're talking about. It's like my daughter graduated, and it was hilarious to be at school yesterday, and it's like, even though it's the weekend, the floodgates have opened. Because let's see here. Yeah, I think the only really big thing that we have going on, um, we did have that meetup for the her tattoo and my piercing. Uh, um, it's considered middle school. Here, I know each state's different. Some places I think it's when they go to seventh grade, and then seventh, eighth, and ninth are in one thing, and then 10, 11, and 12 are in the high school. But here it's
So
fifth
far,
grade is the graduating, and then it starts sixth.
so far that I know of, for middle school, it's going to be sixth, seventh, and eighth, and then they go to high school ninth through 12th.
Wow, that would explain why the high school is so much bigger than all the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think there's only one high school in this area too, where there was like, what is there, like seven preschools and then like three middle schools.
Pretty much.
It it's weird. Oh, see, it's like that there as well. I just, you know how it is. Every state's different. Every state has different ways. I mean, that in a nutshell is exactly why people that are doing name changes and stuff, all the information is different per state. None of the states are anything like the same. So it's seven and eight in Texas. Six is still an elementary school. Okay. Yeah, see? Differences everywhere. So yeah. So we had the consultation yesterday. She figured out she's getting a completely different tattoo on the other sleeve. Baby, careful leaning forward.
I see that. Sorry. You.
I'm on the wrong account for that. Um, so my tattoo is, or not my tattoo. My piercing is going to be Tuesday. I am so getting tired of filling everybody in because I swear it is jumping every other day. And I'm sure somebody out there is like, you said you were getting your piercing done. Why isn't it done yet?
Yeah.
They're large like universities. Ooh, my god. When is your tattoo gonna get done?
The 24th.
The 24th. Okay, so hers is way later in the month. Um, and that's just because the place that we go to, they don't want to touch other people's art pieces, which I respect that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get a brand new tattoo. It's similar to this one, but
If someone is 10, what grade are they in? Normally fourth, I think, isn't it?
what?
Fourth grade, if they're 10.
Yes.
Or is it third grade?
No, fourth grade, because Rose is
No, yeah, it's fourth grade.
6. No, it might be 9.
No, that does make sense because we held Rose back 1 year. That's why she's 11. So yeah, 10 years old is fifth grade. Because technically Rose is supposed to be in sixth if we didn't hold her back a year.
Right.
Um, but she ran into some speech obstacles. So we, as her parents, decided to hold her back a year. Um, which I think was a really good idea. Thank you for the heart, me.
I
Um,
good.
A
Yeah.
lot of that is because her speech has increased astronomically. Um, which makes sense. I struggle with speech. My wife struggled with speech, so um, it's a pain. We had to argue a lot because they had that, they have that policy that no child left behind, which is the worst in my opinion because that just means that they push every child through the the learning, um,
Well,
which ends up hindering the child later on. So whatever.
especially if they're special needs, they don't like to hold the child back because they're limited of their own uh, will. So uh, they can kind of jump hoops.
Well, and they make it extremely difficult for parents to advocate their child's needs.
They do. They do. But
Yeah, Angela, you're right.
I do believe, at least when I went from middle school and up, they started to take that more seriously.
Hmm.
And if you don't do the work, if you don't do the uh, anything like that, they won't push you forward. They will help you back without your parents' permission.
Well, and that's good, but again, it's one of those things that they made it look good, they dressed it up, but ultimately it just means okay, we have the right to just scoot your child to the next grade if we want. That is
Like,
literally all that policy did for No Child Left Behind. Um, but that's usually how it goes. They dress something up like it's not, and then I mean that's why we're dealing with freaking Cheeto dust right now. Oh no 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 no! That's why we're dealing with Taco. I love it. I don't even have to say his name anymore. It is great. um, but yeah, again, it's the whole. Hi, Lovey.
like,
It's the whole. Let's make this a problem that's not even a problem because it's been the same exact thing forever. Um, that was probably my favorite conversation. Uh, it's probably my favorite conversation with my father-in-law. I have to make that into an actual video at some point in time. I'm not gonna say it here. I don't even want to bring it up. Well, you're on the wrong page for that. Yes, that's you ain't even got to worry about reading that, babe.
okay.
That was good. I actually like that one. That was good. Oh, oh my goodness. That right there is genuine trolling right there. I like that. Oh goodness, was she able to recover from that really well? Well, because it doesn't say that I can't on makeup, and makeup itself has no gender. So I mean, if you're insecure when it comes to putting on makeup, that's your prerogative. That's not mine. Nope. Nowhere on any container anywhere does it say for women, for chicks, for whatever you decide to address women as. Makeup literally has no gender.
If you say makeup is only for chicks, what about the actors that do TV? They put makeup on all the time, and
Are we
they're
talking about Taco again? He's a terrible actor.
yes, he is, but still,
This is true. And you know that's factual information because back in the day, sorry, no, back in the days, um, they didn't let women do anything. Women weren't allowed to own businesses. Women weren't allowed to do nothing. So men created bras. Men created a lot of old school women's attire, makeup. Heels were originally designed for soldiers to have better grip in stirrups when they were riding horses. Like
yep.
most of everything, because men are men, were created by men. Um, and shout out to those that do drag. They literally taught most women today how to do their makeup. That's good. That's great. See that's the thing right there. I love it's when surgeries get botched. That is when that's no good. When they're performed correctly and it aids to help your life, those are good. Yeah, but that's why I'm up here to set them on the right path, to to correct them in their thought processes. Right, right. And they claim I'm going around brainwashing people.
Mm. And it's hard to drink something and it's closed.
Oh no, Lovey, I didn't see what you put about auto part stores. Are we talking about FB? I got it. I'll go. I'll head over there after I'm done live here, and I'll check it out. What is the auto industry doing now? Sorry, auto parts store. Ah, yep, no problem, Lovey. I usually do that through hashtags. You can you can press on the mention button, and then from there you can like scroll through your friends, or you can start typing out who you want it to go to. That is how I tag like Arise Cosmetics when I make an advertisement for them. Oh, I don't know if that one went through. Oh, so I guess that means storage. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I mean, they're they are geared to be a men's oriented place, which makes it very uncomfortable uh, for females. Uh, in fact, that right there is why they started investing so much time and effort into the waiting rooms because they wanted um, part stores and stuff like that. Like for example, like Bell Tire. That is why Bell Tire increased the size of the waiting room. They increased and made it a little more comfortable. It's not everybody sitting in a row next to the wall anymore
Yep.
because they realized that by holding an exclusive men's type atmosphere that stay at home moms are not going to want to come in and get things worked on. They're not, I mean, that's what happens when you're exclusive. When you're exclusive, it excludes people and it makes it to where other people don't feel comfortable in those settings. No, exactly. And that's the thing. Like Bell Tire and other places have realized that. Like we can make this a family friendly atmosphere. And they've done all that stuff. Like they've set up benches so you can sit there on your tablet and plug it in or your phone. They got a TV, they got a concession stand, and whatever other stuff. At least the one that's here. And the concession stand isn't inside; it's somebody that rents the parking lot space. And I think they do hot dogs and some other stuff. Hi, Hammy. Good morning, lovey. Um, hey, Hammy. I don't know if you've met my wife. This is
Hello.
my wife. She said, "Hello, wife." What's that, baby? Your audio cut out a little bit.
Oh, okay. Hello. She said help wife, like help with what? And then she
All
Oh.
good. Autocorrect gets me all the time. Anybody got any big plans for this weekend? What the hell? What the helly? Ooh, the movies. What you gonna go see? Lilo and Stitch
Ooh. We
in
went
3 days is great. I
was
did a whole, I did a makeup look for it. I dressed as Angel, even though she is not in the movie. Actually, technically, she is. Uh, 3D, very nice. Yes. First, I thought you meant 3 days. We didn't do the 3D. My wife had said if you want to do the 3D. I don't really like the 4K studio though.
I thought you like the 3D because it gives you headaches.
I don't like the 4K because it ends up um, radiating in my chest, and then it triggers my panic attacks. It's not the movies themselves; it's the fact that the headrest has a base in it. Um, I don't really have plans for my eyes. Like all of my regulars will tell you, it's just kind of one of those things. Like I jump into it, and the look that I get is the look that I get. Um, my makeup consists of prominently my eyes. Um, Occasionally, I do a wrap so it looks more like a mask, but I focus on the eyes. And then sometimes I add a little bit here on my cheek line, and then lipsticks, lipstick, lip oils, lip stains. But that's pretty much what I focus on. Yes. I think there's only been a few times where like I pre-practiced a look before I went live, but usually it's I grab a palette that calls to me today and I run with it. Um, like this is the one I got this from the TikTok shop. I think I paid 24 for it. But I love. Oop, try not to blind everybody. But this has got a lot of my favorite colors in it. So I have that. Predominantly, the brand that I use though is Arise Cosmetics. Um, but I also have. I like Arise Cosmetics because it's an indie brand. Um, I enjoy it. It's been good to me. Um, then I got this palette. This was like 15, under 15. And it's just got a lot of fun colors in it.
Oh, I thought you maybe 13. You said 13.
No. I have not tried the Dressy Star palette. I don't. It's not that I think the product is bad. I just don't support the man himself. Um, I mean, I'm not really going to go into too much detail of that, but now what were you saying, baby?
Uh, I just said that the palette that you just showed was. I thought you said it was about $13.
No, this one right here.
No, the other one.
This one right here, when I purchased it, it was on sale.
Right. So
So yes, when I got it, I didn't mention when I had bought it how much I paid for it. It was 13 when I paid for it. It's like 16 something now. Yeah. No, and that's the thing. Like I don't dislike anybody, but I tend to stick with individuals that don't not like me on the daily basis for me just being me. He has been very adamant on his stances of things, and I respect him for that.
uh,
But yeah, I have been known to leave something in my cart until it's on sale and then buy it. So usually when I speak in numbers and I talk about my palettes that I have, I typically speak about what the full price is. So if it happens to be you look it up and you find it cheaper, great. Um, but like I bought them, they're not paying me to advertise it. So I'm not tagging anything in any videos. In fact, I think the only thing that I do tag anything in is if it's a Rise Cosmetics or if it's Drake. And that's just because they're indie brands. I really like supporting indie brands. Um, and my friend was so kind to make her discount code my name. So yeah, if you look at my page, you will see stuff that says like Arise Cosmetics and Drake on it. Um, Not really so much to do with Drake, and that is simply because I haven't purchased any of her palettes yet. Is it something I'm planning on doing later down the road? Because palettes do have an expiration date, so I don't want to buy a boatload of them, and then I simply don't use all of the makeup, and I end up tossing it when it's expired. So, but I am really big on lippies um, and glosses. So those I buy, and those typically take a longer time to expire, anyways. Like let's see here. This palette here itself is good for a year, and then it expires. And typically, what I do is I use it a year after the expiration date, because usually after a year, that is when I notice that there is a difference in how it applies. Do you have a look planned, baby?
Mm, black and red. Maybe a little bit of white.
Ah, very good. But yeah, Hammy, me and my wife and my daughter went. We enjoyed it. For the most part, they stuck to the original movie. Um, Hold on, I'm gonna go let the dogs in.
The next movie I want to go see, and I'm trying to drag this one with me, and she keeps denying me of going around
Kicking and
more.
screaming because it's no fun just to walk.
Uh,
Just saying.
to go see How to Train Your Dragon. I think it's gonna turn out really good. I am exciting. I am excited. Uh,
She's not. She's ecstatic. So is underplaying things.
they did really good on the trailer, so I'm
She really has.
hoping that the video is really good too. And I'm trying to get uh seats on the same day, and it seems cheaper to do that uh than wait till a couple of days after the premiere that they came out.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
But I'm trying to convince her to go, and she's being a little brat.
Of course I am. I'm not being a little brat. I am the brat.
Well, once in a while, you need to be a good girl.
That is not fair. And this is the wrong account for that. Jeez.
Oh, I'm sorry, but not sorry.
The words that trigger in all the best ways. Aw, thank you for the heart, me lovey. How are you doing, Leanne?
Hello.
So I have hooded eyes. So what I do is I relax my eyes and then I follow the natural line. And then really I can put whatever I want to kind of in the blank space. So when I lift up my eyebrows, everything's seen. goodness. I'm so sorry. I hope you're recovering quickly. Um, my friend had
Oh shoot.
um essentially an accident that happened yesterday. I'm sorry, Lovey. That's not a good situation to be in. Welcome back, Krista.
Hmm.
You cracked 3 ribs? Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I'm so sorry, Lovey.
absolutely uncomfortable.
Mm,
Oh, ouchie, ouch, ouch.
I've broken 4 myself, but that was due to a draft horse deciding to pin me against the wall and shift its whole body weight.
Well, you shouldn't piss off the horse.
I didn't. It was literally a Clydesdale that decided to shift his hip, much like if I went like this, except here's the thing, I don't weigh thousands of pounds. It's one of the lovely perks of being raised on a farm. Oops. Well, I didn't want to do that. It's okay. That's why they make makeup wipes. Okay, so far what we have is Demon, which is the blackest black that's in this palette. Ugh. And then I also used Witch for the above halo or above crease. I'm not here for the terminologies. I just know where I applied the damn makeup.
In my mind.
Oh,
Yeah. Put it down. Now I
you
lost it
love calories.
again. I found it and I lost it.
So you genuinely pulled a me. I didn't move anywhere. I didn't go anywhere. I literally stood right here, and somehow it's gone. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, oops.
Have you seen the Jack?
Oh, thank you, Lovey, for the follow. Huh?
Have you seen the Jack? My Jack.
He's mine. Um, yes, your table next to you is the last place that I seen it. So check the floor because Kara maybe whacked it with the tail.
Mm.
Whack. You know, she's trying to poke me.
Up.
Just the tips. Hi, Vegas. I am doing well, Lovey. How are you? Just trying to keep all my bits and bobs in check.
Well, it'll help if I have eyeballs.
But you do. You have really pretty ones.
You know what? These eyeballs.
I'm trying to figure out what I did with my makeup wipe. Did I pick it up and throw it away?
Put it in my mind. It's okay. We'll be fine.
In my time, wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. What's wrong, Vegas? And if you don't feel comfortable about talking about it in here, you can always DM. My DMs are always open. It does not require you to follow me. I've always kept that open so that way I can have communication with people so they're not restricted in any way, shape, or form. I did my hair. And your girlfriend says that it was, well, that's not nice.
I'm sorry, love.
I would simply communicate with her that there are times that you have different tastes that she doesn't have. But just because she doesn't like the hairstyle doesn't mean that it's wrong looking. And that just simply seems to be what it is that she doesn't like it. Um, okay.
His is disappointing.
Okay, you just changed your profile picture? Hold on a second, let me look. That's the hair you just did today? I don't see anything wrong with that hair. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that hairstyle. It looks really good. Um, but again, I think for your girlfriend, it comes down to her personal preference. Um, I do love the bio, by the way. I went by they for a little while. Um, did you ask her why? It's an odd request. I mean, my wife knows that she could ask me to cut my hair off or tell me to cut my hair off. I never would. She knows that's the favorite part of me.
It's not just yours, it's my favorite part. I
Okay,
cried
so
when I
she wants
cried.
you to look more masculine. Um, see, again, that sounds like her preference.
It does.
Um, I don't know how far you're willing to work with her. But what I have done in the past is literally just move my hair to one side and then put pins in it. So that way it gives the illusion like one side is shaved and one side's not.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right, baby.
Hmm.
Um, I just there's other solutions other than just cutting your hair off. Um, and that's just kind of a weird request to me. I would do one of those things where I just kind of sit down and I would be like, hey, okay, here's where I'm coming from. That's not something that I want to do. I am not comfortable with that. What, baby?
I want to steal your
Oh,
black. Until I find mine.
that is perfectly fine, baby. You're lucky because if you would have asked for red power,
Thank you.
why let her come back after she cheats? Wait, I didn't see where it says she cheats. Oh yeah, no. I would not. I'm not a three strikes you're out kind of person. Me personally, that is not my preference. For the longest time, I was you cheat on me, we're through. Like just there was no tolerance, and my wife will tell you I still technically have a no tolerance rule. We can speak from experience, both me and my wife, because that did happen. I think it took us like what 4 years to get back together.
It.
One, the time in which she was with the other person, but then there was a cool down period for me. And usually I don't do that, but for whatever reason, I was like, you know what? Give me time to process. And when I decide, if I ever decide to Try it again. I will let you know. And she was respectful of that. Obviously, we still co-parented because we both have a biological child together.
Yep.
So it was one of those things that after enough time, I looked right at her and I'm like, I forgive you, and we moved past it. If y'all ain't got that, I I'd be like, yep, no, I'm. Because here's the thing, she cheated and it was nothing to do with your hairstyle. Okay, that was her choices. She made those choices. Actions speak louder than words. The fact that she cheated on you now for the second time just straight up shows that she has no respect for you whatsoever. I agree. It does take kindness to make the world go round. I often do that here where I still project kindness and in general I'm a kind person. Um but not everybody is worthy of forgiveness and worthy of the love that you project. Um, because what you're going to end up doing is you're going to end up burning yourself out, and you're worth more than that. You are truly worth more than that. Are you serious? Yeah, it sounds like, and this is my observations. We've only talked for a little bit. I don't know you prior. You may never come in here again. She needs to figure things out. She needs to figure out what she wants.
Mhm.
And you need to have more respect for yourself and respect your own boundaries. Tell her what your boundaries are. Express to her how you feel about situations. And I'm not saying, hey, dump her right now. But keep in mind, if she makes the choice again, I would let her walk away. She's choosing these things. Not everybody was made for everybody. It's as simple as that. It's okay to not be compatible with one another. I mean, I don't have a huge number, but it took me a few trial and errors before I found somebody that I have now spent 12 years with.
Well,
I know,
13
Lovey.
out friends.
No, and I'm not discouraging you from sharing. Like I said, my messages are open. I deliberately leave them open and I make it to where you're not required to follow me to message me.
Right.
I mean, automatically through TikTok, they restrict to where if somebody's not following somebody, there's like three messages you can send. And I do like that option. Well, I give up because I can't find my makeup wipe, so I'm grabbing another makeup wipe. Not that these are grade A quality things, anyways. We know not to buy this brand anymore. Is she okay over there?
I'm okay. I'm trying to dry my lips.
Baby, use the fan.
I don't have one around me right now, so I'm just.
It's on the bar.
Oh,
She's just trying to dry her her liquid lippy that she just applied.
yep.
At first, I'm like, is she okay over
Well,
there?
okay.
What do you mean? Baby, stop making everybody worry.
I didn't mean to. It's just. I'm sorry.
But yeah, Lovey, it's you are right. It takes love and understanding to make the world go round. Um, but also there's respect for yourself. Aaron, hi Edgy Aaron, hi Lovey. Know your self-worth. Have respect for yourself. Um, and act accordingly. That's good on you that you want to give her a third attempt. Um, if you need to, keep in mind 3 strikes you're out. Me personally, I don't do a 3 strikes you're out. You make the decisions that you made. Sometimes we choose the wrong way. If there's a fork in the road, we go the wrong way. That happens. Depending on what the wrong fork leads to, I forgive. I'm a very forgiving person. But one thing that I'm very not forgiving of is cheating. Of course, this coming from a person that's poly, but again, me and my wife have like our criterias for things. Yeah, no, exactly. I agree with that. Well, that story is over. Yes, that's about recognizing what your self worth is, setting your boundaries, saying, okay, we've gone this far. I'm expressing to you that this is not okay with me. And that right there shows you one, don't shave your freaking hair for her.
Yeah, don't.
um, two, start working through the grieving process and the moving on, Lovey, because she does not respect you. It's more of what you can do for me and not the other way around. I'm sorry. Um, Not everybody's made for everybody. Not everything works out as much as we try our best.
And
Um,
well, there's another sign.
and I believe that you tried your best.
If she has no time just to chat with you, that's a big red flag.
Yeah. And that right there, Lovey, is all you can do. Try your best.
Yeah.
When you put in, baby, you're getting gifts and you're leaning forward.
Thank you for the gifts. I'm sorry.
The dress is dangerous.
The dress is dangerous. I should.
You're dangerous. um, yeah. Uh, I got my own link in the bio. That'll take you places as well. Um,
Oh.
my wife currently has a video that has been seen by, oh, I'm sure there's 21K now. Um,
I'm sure there is.
no, we weren't. As long as we're not like leaning forward and then like jiggling and all that other stuff, we'll be fine.
Right.
Um, stop leaning forward. I can't be held accountable for my actions. Um, but yeah, for you, Lovey, I would find somebody that respects you, that wants to sit down and have conversations, that wants to be on the same level with each other. Not, I want you to do something because I want you to do it, and you don't get a say. That's not fair on any extent.
Yeah. Thing,
Oh, you condemned to court. Oh God.
the thing is about people in the relationships, if they're not willing to
So should I go with blood or scarlet?
take a chance or even change a little bit on what they're doing wrong, you need to think of for yourself of if this is more worth it of your time. Because if you know that it's either like 6 months you've been together or 10 years you've been together, in some point of time they change and they're not willing to change what their mistakes are, it's never too late to back out to that relationship, even if you've been with that relationship for years.
Yeah, I'm sorry that's the situation you're going through, Krista. Um, my experience, good ones are hard to find.
Oh, Lovey, you look
Um,
beautiful.
excuse me. Um, they're very beautiful. I've seen your profile picture.
Yeah,
You're not fooling me.
no, there's no fooling here.
Well, first of all, yes, I have glasses. I'm not wearing them right now, but I can see. I can see very clearly. You beautiful. Well, Krista, I'm not gonna put you in a situation where you have to tell everybody. You know that, Lovey. I probably do. Okay, to be honest, I do. Um,
I have new scripts that I need to fill,
and
but
I do need a new prescription. This
but
year for
but
glasses.
I have
Thanks.
you. You're beautiful, no matter what. You're beautiful.
I see a beautiful non-binary individual is what I see.
Okay.
So
Oh,
you can argue with me if you want, but I already have my personal opinion. Thank you very much.
and we're not changing what you say.
Ooh, Angela, where are you getting your glasses from, Levy? Okay, you can identify and classify as a potato if you want to. Um, but my eyes have never deceived me, nor will they. So I stand by my opinion. That's just that. Put you on 3 minutes.
That makes you beautiful with lots of steam.
They are beautiful. No,
Oh.
you're not ramen noodles. Do that with ramen noodles.
Our local Lions Club gifts me a trip to my eye doctor. So. Oh, wow. For a couple.
Oh, you go to the kitty as well? My
Yes.
friend calls it the kitty store. Lions. It's like it's like our Costco. Not that it's my Costco. We don't even have a Costco card. We just have family members that have Costco cards. Well, I like this color combination. This is fun.
What do you think,
Vegas, is your kitty store open?
honey?
I think it looks beautiful. Okay, so you went with Jack underneath, and then you went with a purple shimmer from Moment in Time collection.
I went for season one,
Okay, you went with the season one purple. Oh,
and I used uh, shadow. What's the shade? Shade. Black.
see, I said Moment in Time because it has like all the purples in it, but I
And
keep forgetting that the season one palette has purple in it as well.
for my eyes, I did shade and also family, and then trust. on my eyes, and then I use Jack.
Oh, Vegas, I already knew what you were referring to.
I use Jack on my lips and Trust on the top. On top.
Your buffet is out of order. um, yes, as a polyamorous individual, we are actively seeking a third party individual.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, Julie. Thank you,
Hey, what?
BBR for free. Thank you, Vegas, and thank you, Angela, for gifting.
We are both looking for a man to share.
Yes.
No, you're fine, Lovey.
You're good.
No, we're I am poly. My wife has ideas of poly. So she wants to try it out. I'm like, okay. You're good, Lovey. Yeah, no, that wasn't a request. I was just saying, like, from a polyamorous individual, yeah, I get it. Oh, Knight is just not very cooperative today.
Wow, she's doing really good, is she?
Thank you. That may have been in reference to you, baby.
Oh, please. I did a half ass. Oh, thank you.
I know, Krista. We're talking in codes. Yeah. My wife is the dominant.
Yeah, I have a tendency of staying quiet a lot. But once you get me going, I'll non-stop.
Kiddo, it's the quiet ones that aren't usually quiet in the other places. Yeah, no, we have had the authorities called on us a couple of times when we were renting an apartment. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
it's okay. Also made some officers blush, so that's okay too. Yeah, hey now. That's not fair, Vegas. This is the wrong account for these topics. What the hell? I'm I'm slipping. That's my bad. I mean, a good example of the taste of the type of people that we are would be her video that she posted yesterday. I'm an angel. Please leave a message after the beep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, no, kiddo. I have tried to be an angel, but Let's be honest here. My halo is held up by the horns.
And
That's about as truthful as I can get.
the good kitty. What?
My halo's on fire with some black and gray wings. Not the gray wings. It's like picture Hellboy with a little bit more feminine features. Mm-hmm. That that equals a little bit more. Ugh.
So, honey,
Yeah, baby.
there any way I can still convince you of going to see the uh, How to Train Your Dragon?
I'm sorry, what movie? It cut out.
Ugh, cut out my ass.
Um, Angel asked a question. What made you want to go that color with your hair?
Me or her?
You, baby.
I'm. I like wild colors. I used to do a rainbow color of the dark sides of the colors. So like did purple, hot pink, and then blue, and then red. I don't know, just dark colors like blues, greens, and all that stuff. They really look good on me, so I really like it.
It's because we're emo and we never grew out of that phase. Just be honest, babe.
Oh, that yeah, thank you.
Okay, Vegas has one question. Really, only one question? That's it? See, here's the thing what a lot of people don't know about me. Like, you can ask me questions and I'll actually give you answers.
Well, you're not giving me the answer I want to hear.
No, that's just because I'm being a brat. That's different. I love how she antiquates both the same way, and they're not.
Hmm. Oh, request? What kind of question are you asking?
Oh, request. Okay.
Sorry, everybody. So,
Not her throwing me around.
sorry about that. I found a mosquito and I just killed it. Yuck.
Oops. I broke it. Oh no.
You're not allowed to break your makeup. That's not allowed.
It exploded. It's not that big of a deal. This is. It's not a request. It's TikTok appropriate.
Oh,
um, there's a link in the bio on my page. Um, of different avenues of contact. Just saying. It's a Christmas wish.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting. Intrigued at the most, or I should say, at the least, intrigued. I actually think at some point in time I'm going to start publicizing my Snapple. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I make public posts on there, but
Well,
are you done, baby?
I am done. I need to go over to my mom's house to feed her birds because our mom's at home. So I'm gonna get off.
In more ways than one.
In your dreams.
No, in your reality, not my dreams.
Well, your reality, yes, too, but
Taco.
I will. You guys be safe too. Watch out for people who are not paying attention.
Indeed.
I hope you heal. And I'll see you again next week.
Mwah. I'll hop off here in a little bit, babe.
Sounds good.
Just because I know I've got stuff that I've got to get done today. You've got some more stuff that you need to get done as well today. We just be busy.
We're busy. We're busy people.
You're good, Angela. I know what you meant.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Okay, baby.
I'm gonna follow you, Vegas. You are amazing and absolutely funny to talk to. So I'm gonna follow you, and I hope I see you soon. Bye, guys.
Mm. Yeah, I have two different pages because I provide two different types of content. I am doing glitter as well. A lot of the colors that are in this palette have glitter in it. I refer to all my followers as glitterlings. That's kind of been my trademark since day one on here.
Here you go.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you. I love you. Oops,
I
sorry.
love you. I love you too. You're fine.
Either.
I'm gonna go with purple today.
Purple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now that she's in better lighting, her freaking makeup is on point today.
No, these lights are blinding.
They are. I'm going to fix either I'm going to put something here to block that off, or so it looks less tacky, I'm going to block it off right here. So it would be right there. And that one is just, is it this one?
Yep.
I don't know which one it is. I'll figure it out off camera at some point. No, you're fine, Lovey. That's exactly why I have my DMs open. So everybody can message. And I did give you a follow, so we're following each other. So there is no like 3 messages and then that's it. Like you can Ask anybody that talks to me on a daily basis. I do reply. I'm very much, ooh, look, there's a shiny red dot. Let's click on that one.
Hey, honey.
Yes, baby.
I'm hungry. You look delicious.
I was never in the closet. I was in the pantry because I'm a snack. Would you go? You have stuff to do, and I need to finish my makeup.
But you look delicious.
That's besides the point.
Okay, I'll leave you alone, my good girl.
Oh my. But yeah, I don't consider any question off. I mean, obviously, if people are being nasty, people are being nasty. But if it's a genuine question, music playing in your mind, let's get it on. Oh, God. This is not the account for this. I'm not. Baby, you left your phone. She leaves that thing everywhere. Oh, no problem. That's perfectly fine. I am all about bridging the gap when it comes to communication. That's why I welcome all questions, unless they're inherently just.
See? Hungry.
Oh, some of your lippy came off. It's not set all the way. Oh.
That's just proof that I was there.
That's just proof that I was there. That's usually marked with bite marks, but whatever. You know, she makes it so hard to be good on this account. I'm just saying. Alexa, play Let's Get It Out. Now playing. All right, let me ask y'all this question. Do you all prefer Alexa's voice, or have you all modified it to different genders? Or changed her voice at all? Because there's ways you can actually go in and change Alexa's voice. It's always a question that I like asking people. Yep. When I had an Alexa, I changed it to a man with a very strong British accent. Not me telling secrets. Yeah, I. Yeah, Alexa's voice itself, like, it was okay for a while, but then after I installed it in I don't know how many people's homes, because that was the biggest thing. Like, as an electrician, one of the common requests, yes, baby.
Both dogs are good fed.
Okay. One of the common requests that I get quite often is, hi, since you're here, can you help me set up fill in the blanks? Obviously, it's never, if it's anything to do with plumbing, then I typically go with, I'm sorry, ma'am, I'm not a plumber. Or sorry, sir, I'm not a plumber. But yeah, unfortunately, a couple of them have been like Alexa and stuff like that. So I'm like, yep, throw me 10 and now I'll do it, because I've gotten so good at it now that it literally takes me no time to do it at all. Yeah, just after a while, I got used to the voice and whatever else. And then when I ended up getting gifted in Alexa, I'm like, yeah, we're changing this because she's just annoying. Every day of the week, but that's typically because I'm her wife. And it's my fault because I encouraged the behavior. Well, here's the thing. So far, you have been extremely nice, Lovey. Um, my mods are set to stun, aka mute people. You didn't do anything wrong, and I don't go out of my way to block people. If they choose to do that to me, then so be it. I'm just trying to be good on this live because one is my makeup account, and then the other one is another page, which again, link in the bio. Um, I separate the two. I mean, occasionally I'm not very well behaved. Um, but I have two because one, it comes in handy in case if something happens here or to the other one. Um, if something does happen to the other one, that I don't come over here and do things. Um, but if something happens here, then I use that one for this content as well. I can't wait. um, okay. Y'all, since the weight loss that I've been doing, my neckline has actually shrank another half inch. So exciting. Thank you. I really had no idea where I was going with this makeup look. Yes, but I'm a moderator for a friend of mine. I guess you would call it a super mod because like I get a copy of her live, everything, whatever. All the options are on for me. Um, and somebody has said they or them, not they slash them in the comments, and that was filtered. Yes, that's the thing. That's why every single time that I post a video, I literally have to wait 30 minutes and then go check on it to see if it has been flagged. I don't know how many times I've been flagged now for drugs and alcohol, and there's none in the picture, there's none in the image, there's none anywhere. I mean, actually, speaking of that, med check. Did everybody take their meds this morning? It's important to take your meds. Okay, this looks black. It's not. This is thoughtful. It's a really dark purple. Yeah, not me. What? Right. That's what I'm saying, Krista. Huh? Um. Yeah, but because of that, like my account got in trouble for whatever. I'm not gonna say it here. And when I tried to appeal it, you know what it still says, even though it timed out, it still said it's in the processing. It's still processing the appeal. America bought something, and then after they bought something, they set it up for it to be automatically handled, and it's not working. TikTok is still here. It's a freaking ghost ship, though. All I said was, give me time to heal, and I would like to appeal. And they flagged that? Hmm. Here's one thing that I never understood. So your account gets flagged for whatever reason. So the live is discontinued, right? But then you don't have access to what was recorded on the live. They literally hold it all, so they could say whatever they want to now. Now keep in mind, y'all, one, this is a Rise Cosmetics. I did not redip this. This is just me rotating the sides. There's a lot in this. Hi, Alex. Hi, Lovey. I haven't seen you in a while. That sounds really good, and that's not fair. For those of you that don't know, I do a fasting diet. Um, so for me, I don't actually eat until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I stop eating at 7. And actually, my wife ordered pizza last night at 9, and she was so thoughtful. Like, she knows that like I stop eating at 7. She ordered me one and then put it in the fridge. Is what, Lovey? Good morning, Ashley. Oh yeah, does it? Okay, well, my makeup isn't for everybody. It doesn't have to be. I know my wife will enjoy wiping it off me later. So it's not for you. It's for me. Um, I mean, depending on what kind of content that I'm making, it it might dry me off. You know, I do miss the days when it was if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. People have become very comfortable and invading spaces that they don't need to be in and that they don't want to be in. But yet, other people claim that I do that. Funny. Yeah, and that's the thing. If they don't like it, they can go elsewhere. But I know my wife likes it. My wife that was just up here with me. I don't have anybody else that I call wife. Or did it? uh, y'all are not making it easy being good today. Yeah, I do understand what you were saying before, though. No, you are right, kiddo. Nobody said that it would be easy. That would be something that my wife would have to approve, though. She's been adamant that it kind of had to be a cisgendered male. And because she's not used to the polyamorous lifestyle, I told her that she could pick. Um, but that doesn't mean that she can't be persuaded. It just means that I'm not going to be the one that persuades her. Okay, I do like how the red is mixing with the white, so I'm just going to do a little tiny dab of that. Yes. Um, yeah, my wife treats me really good. Um, there's not much happening, Pink Bow. How are you? I'm sorry, I don't know what else to call you. I know you have been in here quite a few times, though. Okay, where, oh, where? I went far, far over what I told my wife I was going to. Um, that's okay, though. No matter what, I will end this at 11, though. I have, what do I have? I have the 4 miles to walk today, so that way I stay on my regimen for walking. And then after that, we're basically gonna give all the animals baths because I have to take all 5 of them to the vets on Monday. So essentially, we're gonna start with the whole making sure everybody has their nails cut. Basically, spa day for the animals. I have 3 ferrets and I have 2 dogs. One is a German Shepherd Pit Bull mix, and the other one is a Great Dane. I know, Lovey. I do. Typically, the time slot that you will all find me here is Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So my 2 hour time slot. I was late getting on today, which is why I'm running a bit behind. Yes, I have 3 ferrets. Popcorn, Milo, and Midnight. Of course, Lovey, if you feel comfortable, and if you don't, that's what my DMs are for. They are. Milo came with his name. We actually rescued him. Not necessarily rescued, rehomed him. Hi, Dustin. So what had happened is there was a older gentleman that left his ferrets with his mom. He moved out of state to become a chef somewhere, and just never took them. And then he ended up getting a girlfriend that was actually allergic to them. So he left them with his mom that had no prior knowledge of how to take care of ferrets. So they were left down in a cold basement with no padding on the floor. So literally it was freezing their little pads on their feet. And they were left with fruits and vegetables, which has natural sugars in it and not for them to consume. So we immediately looked at the lady and we said, you're not in trouble, but we would like to take the ferrets. How much? And she's like, actually, I'm looking to rehome them for nothing. And I showed her my credentials. I showed her, how many ferrets that I had prior, what their ages were, so on and so forth. This lady didn't even have their birth certificates, so she didn't know how old they were, or she also told me that they never had any shot record whatsoever. So I immediately took them and noticed that I am using words that depicts that there was 2 of them. There was 2 of them. There was Milo and there was Bandit. Bandit was several years older, and when we got to him and we did a health check, he was riddled with cancer. So we decided to make a merciful decision and sedate him, and he's still with us. He's just up above in a box, because he was suffering. He could barely get around. He couldn't eat. We had to puree his food. So we have Milo. Popcorn also came with her name. We got her from Pet Supplies Plus. She was there for a year already, and she already inherently had the name Popcorn, which is cute because she had 2 tones of brown, so it looked like caramel popcorn. And I was like, yes, and she will keep the name. Midnight is more of my wife's baby. He's a big boy. She named him that and that has been his name ever since. Of course, he has a couple of nicknames. They actually do come to you when you call them. They're extremely trainable. I had a friend of mine that was also an electrician that he trained his to actually run power wires for him in 2-inch PVC. So he had like a little harness that would have low voltage cables, and he would run from one to the other. He'd give him a treat, and essentially he ran the cables for him. I'm an M2F. Nope, couldn't tell by the picture, Lovey. And I don't presume anything. I let people tell me things in their own time. I am also in M to F, but I'm sure for me it's a lot more obvious. Thank you for sharing. And I will say that does make a difference. In a good way. I just don't typically get into all that stuff on a live, especially on this profile. I usually talk about those things on the link in the bio. So, that is my look for the day. Which side? I mean, technically all of this stuff is eye makeup, and I use it for whatever I feel like using it for. This side here. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Okay. This side here needs a little bit more. Thank you for telling me that. Quite often I get people that critique and not in a good way. They just blurt something out and run away. So I do appreciate that. All this just to walk 4 miles and then start cleaning out the ferret enclosure and stuff. What can I say? I prefer being a hot mess than just a mess.
I'm gonna run to the bank real quick.
Oh, okay. Well, right after this, I'm going to go walk over and hop on the treadmill for 4 miles.
Sounds good.
And I'll be back and I'll start working on the other things that we were talking about.
Okay.
Virginia, bring me back $1 million. I wish.
I wish.
Shopping spree. Y'all, I'm definitely not going to wear this today with my outfit, but, pardon me, madam. My wife bought me this at a thrift shop yesterday. And I did wear it yesterday. It would definitely be a good piece, but I don't want it to get sweaty and I don't want it to get dirty. She got this thing for $23 out the door. It was tax included. I love it. It's going to go really good with a lot of the rainbow stuff that I have. I've got one dress in particular that I can see this going well with. It is very pretty. It's all shiny and glinty and all kinds of other stuff. There was a lot of heads that turned yesterday just walking out in the sun. It was interesting. Not me being clickbait.
Everything
All right,
you picked
well,
that one.
I love each and every one of you. You all have a fantastic and amazing day. Be the positive person that the world needs today, not the positive person that it needs tomorrow. Vegas, I will be sure to check your messages as well as everybody else that may have sent me some messages. It doesn't typically take me a long time to message back. As long as people are being respectful, I have no problem answering questions. Okay. Have an amazing day. Thank you all for joining me on the live.